Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be.
I'm Peter Drury, and it's a pleasure to be alongside Jim Beglin.
Thanks, Peter. It's a pleasure and a privilege for me to be here.
And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. We are just getting started.
When you have Edwin van der Sar in goal, it's like having an 11th outfield player. He can make every kind of save and get his team on the front foot.
He has a great gift for distribution, doesn't he? He almost assists.
Exactly. He's a playmaking goalkeeper who likes to trigger attacks.
He's having a hit! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Rafinha really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
And that's very disappointing, it has to be said. Messi threads one in. Oh, well played. That has snuffed out the danger.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
And he's there to retrieve it. Hakimi tries to pass it through. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Kubo receives it in a good position here. So, Jim, what has caught your eye in these early exchanges?
Well, neither side has really grabbed the initiative, I would say. Both must have come in with a view of not making any early mistakes. So we're seeing some conservatism here.
And the pass is intercepted. Looking to play him in. Looking for options for movement.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
Messi. He won't be happy with that one. Driving forward. Manchester United, so far, providing no real test at all for the goalkeeper. Not the most accurate pass.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Now it's Haaland. Romero kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Rafinha. A mixture of good defending and indecisive passing. No. Oh, he's on his own! And he's decent chance! Oh, wonderful effort, all by himself.
He's the one player you want on the ball running at defences, and that's precisely why. All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let them attack it.
He's got away. Oh, well played. Benfica are looking to go forward now. De Bruyne charging forward, the ball at his feet. Now it's Haaland. No, that's been intercepted. That's good pressing, squeezing the play. Rafinha. And it's Mendes. Van Dijk. Now Romero. Hakimi. Cruyff was only too happy to help out in defence.
Yeah, listen, we often get critical of a forward's tackle, but that was squeaky clean.
And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
And here's Cruyff. Nicely weighted ball. And it's played in. Defending of the desperate variety. Kubo. Now it's Lewandowski. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Dumfries. Not the most convincing of passes. Still looking for the first breakthrough, and it is nearly half-time now.
Manchester United have really been terrific at snuffing out the threat. Now for something different.
Knocks it into space. Now it's Haaland. Good take, and is he in? Rafinha. Can he get it through? He's through here. He's found a way through. Chance! Goal! Benfica! And Benfica take the lead. And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
That's just a fabulous, fabulous finish. Anything that close to the frame of the goal, 99 times out of 100, the keeper's not getting there.
The first breakthrough.
Well, I think the managers are going to have to scrap whatever they had in mind for the half-time team talks. One has got to tone it up now, and the other has to tone it down.
And it's Lewandowski. Played out towards the right wing. He's got plenty of space out wide here. Bellingham. That's the end of the first 45. There's been no shortage of industry or intent thus far. A little inspiration and inventiveness, perhaps the only things lacking. Manchester United go in at half-time with a game to chase.
It's been a pretty tepid display. They'll want to use this break wisely to regroup and come out with some fresh initiatives. This is all still very salvageable, maybe even winnable.
Well, that is the first half done, and we are ready for what follows in the second. So we're underway for the second half.
Manchester United can really do with some bigger names standing up here. At times they didn't even look as if they knew what they were doing.
Dembele. Vieira cannot be beaten that easily. Rafinha. Mbappe. He's a sharp little ball here. Brilliantly cut out. Dembele. Vieira. Messi crosses it in. Van Dijk with the clearance. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Cruyff! Manchester United have their second corner now. Van der Sar claims comfortably. Benfica have the chance to go the other way. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. And he's had it nicked away. Can he spark a counter here? And it's Kubo. Grimaldo simply refused to be outdone there. Manchester United still behind thanks to that solitary strike. And he's intervened well there. Grimaldo. Dembele. Oh, easy pickings there. Could move up a gear here.
So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, there'll be no accusations of a lack of effort. They're giving...
Oh, they could be caught out here. It's Lewandowski!
Oh, once he made the save, it didn't take the keeper long to start barking at his defence.
Now it's Haaland. Great defending, strong and determined. Bellingham. He's had a shot! He's got a goal! They have come roaring back!
Well, you have to credit the desire there. These boys knew they were in a battle, and they did exactly what was needed to get back into it. That's going to make the boss just a little happy now.
One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Manchester United are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds was all it took for them to convert a defensive situation into a goal, and it's very impressive.
Substituição para o Benfica. Número 10. Número 13.
The two coaches are signalling changes here, both at the same time.
Número 17.
So they have it all to do again.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly what you want from a big game.
And this is Cruyff.
Número 11. Número
Flings it,
22.
it's rising!
Número 8.
Nearly, but not quite.
Olise is clearly kicking himself here. He knew that was a great opportunity.
Now he's off and running.
De Bruyne.
Manchester United perhaps wondering what the best time is for their next substitution. Cute ball now, how can he reach it? Pass is just off target.
Oh, this looks sharp.
Grimaldo gets into a good position.
That's good defensive concentration. Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They'll have to maintain the energy and dynamism until the very end, though.
Strong running down that left flank.
Haaland powering.
Real chance!
And no! He had to, and yet he could not.
It's a very watchable game, isn't it? Any goal from here could well be the winner.
Looking for the run. Oh, that's a key interception. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Mbappe!
And he's only too happy to take that back. Just 5 minutes left. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
That's simply brilliant defending. They were outnumbered, but he still...
Goes for a shot! Oh, that could be pivotal! So is that it? Is this the moment they stole it? They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Well, let that be a lesson to them, Peter. They have to stay focused at all times. Any lapse in concentration, voila.
Benfica now on the verge of victory, save for a few potentially hectic final moments.
Well, these last few moments are going to be pretty frantic, I would think, as the opposition try tooth and nail to get back into this. We're never done till it's completely done.
And time is up. Manchester United can justifiably find this a hard one to swallow. They gave it their all. So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. Well, I'm Peter Drury, and I'm joined in the commentary box by the familiar figure of Jim Beglin.
Thanks for the intro, Peter. I've been soaking up the atmosphere and I'm really looking forward to what lies in store.
There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. So that's got things underway. Benfica have gone with what looks like an orthodox 4-4-2, Jim.
Well, the modern version of that is a lot more fluid and flexible than in bygone times. There's a much greater understanding of the need for players to cover forward running, and it enables risk-taking while the gaps are filled. I'm very much a fan of it. There are a lot of people who seem to have kind of ignored it and just put it to bed, but it still works, it's still valid, and I think we're going to see it be successful here.
Now it's Haaland. Vieira wins the duel this time. Messi getting forward. Rafinha. Vieira promptly onto that, and that is that.
Patrick Vieira is a man of many qualities. The leadership has to be top of the pile.
Yeah, he's not just the destroyer, is he? He is the enforcer.
True, there's so much more to his game. Quite comfortable in driving the team forward, and he can make those marauding runs from box to box.
And here's the chance to counter. Now it's Yamal. Yamal running with intent. Is there any support? Yamal! Goal! Manchester United! And that really is so impressive.
I'm not making any apologies, but I was willing him to supply the finish, and he came up trumps.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated.
Back in once more. Oh, who's got the final touch there? Goal kick's been given.
Vieira has quite the footballing brain. He's almost never outsmarted.
There they go, hunting in packs.
And he's quick to return it. And it's Bellingham. And he's picked it up out wide. Bellingham. He's had it taken off him. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Messi.
Oh, sweet feet.
Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point.
And the score is 1-0.
Looking here to chip. Takes a shot! It's bounced back off the post.
And here's Cristiano Ronaldo.
Yamal. Van Dijk. Turns back here, probably the best option. Not the most accurate pass. Benfica are a team that's fond of the low block. They sure defend in numbers.
Yeah, the whole point being to go back to front as quickly as possible, Peter. Of course, once the ball has been won.
Yeah, balls over the top, long diagonals, that's the plan. Hakimi.
For De Bruyne.
That pass isn't the best. Haaland. Manchester United do have a chance to counter here. Vieira. Haaland. And it's Messi. Haaland. Messi. Has crossed into the middle. And that's gone behind for a goal kick. Nuno Mendes.
De Bruyne.
Now it's Haaland. Rafinha. And it's Messi.
And here's De Bruyne.
He's in a great position here. Hangs in a cross. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Now, what about a counter-attack?
Manchester United can certainly afford to see this half out now and reset during the break.
But where it came from. Rafinha. It's a pretty loose pass. Yamal. Manchester United have it back and can go again.
This is the time you need that pace.
And it's Messi. Threads one in. And this is Messi. The whistle's gone, and that's it for the first half. Well, there were plenty of talking points in that first half, but just the one goal. It's still anybody's game here. Manchester United come in leading by just the odd goal.
I think on the whole the team linked up very well and has been organised, hence their position. They can afford to be a little braver with the ball, I think, something they'll be told many times, I'm sure, during the interval.
Manchester United are in a pretty decent position after 45 minutes. 1-0 to the good. And if you have just joined us, well, we've just begun the second period here. Manchester United leading courtesy of the game's only goal.
They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
Benfica are looking to go forward now. Nuno Mendes. Rafinha. Rafinha powering forward here.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Great ball, and he's in here. Real chance! And he's stuck it away. They are right back in business.
And that comes as a very welcome relief. Now let's see who's got what it takes to seize the initiative from here.
Oh, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Well, a little more decisiveness on the ball and that probably wouldn't have happened, but still, it was very well played. Great pressure to force the error.
We're looking at a different game now.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter. When you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing, the outcome should all come down to finishing.
The pass has gone astray, and it's Grimaldo. Pacho.
Manchester United really just need to be careful for the next 10 minutes or so, deal with the pressure and come again.
Can he spark a counter here? Lovely pass, but can he get there? He's found the way through. Oh, good-looking ball. And now they can spring out of defence. He's shifting through the gears here. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball.
And he could have done himself a massive favour by just lifting his head up there. You know, it would have been a better picture of what was going on around him.
Picked out brilliantly. Good ball, good take. Van Dijk with the clearance. Rafinha. Mbappe. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Yamal. Oh, shooting chance! Goal! Manchester United! And they get themselves in front! One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
Substituição para o Benfica. Número 8.
So we have movement on both benches.
Número 13.
Manchester United with the lead.
Messi.
And he's had it nicked
Número
away.
10. Vão dar os seus lugares a número 9. Bale.
That has
Número
not gone well.
18. Número
That'll be
7.
a throw-in.
Número 22. Número 20. Vamos dar lugar a uma substituição. Está a acontecer uma substituição.
Mbappe. Olise. De Bruyne.
Decent chance!
Pedri.
That's been cut out, well played.
Tries a shot! And that really should have been that.
And Watu really should have done better there. I just hope for his sake that he doesn't live to regret that.
Vieira. He's a sharp little ball here.
Expertly cut out, really nicely done.
Benfica have their second corner now. Olise with the short one.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
He'll try from distance! Brilliant from Pedri! A finish right from the top draw! They're level in a trice!
Well, that's so refreshing. They went a goal down and you never would have guessed it. Their reaction has been emphatic.
He hit that like he meant it. Absolutely speared it in.
Well, he's absolutely drilled that, Peter. When you hit it like that, the keeper's not going to be able to do much about it.
And in a trice, the substitute has scored already.
That's
Impressive jump! Oh no, that could be a costly miss.
It's a very watchable game, isn't it? Any goal from here could well be the winner.
Well timed, excellent interception. Now that looks a decent ball. Arda Güler. He's free, he has got... He leaps for it!
I think that's offside. Yes, it is.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
Great defending, strong and determined. Olise. Arda Güler. Knocks it into space. Spread to the right. Now it's Bale.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
That's an excellent interception.
Well, they shouldn't be dawdling at this stage. They need to get the ball in the mixer and quickly.
Played into space. And he welcomes it in. Good take, and is he in? Can he finish? Oh, he's done it! Oh, that has got to be it! This has to be it! The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
Oh, that's wonderful to see. The run was explosive, the finish exquisite.
Manchester United look like they've... And that will be it.
Well, that was good. A terrific advertisement for attacking football. Both sides glad to trade blows to...
Well, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing.
I'm Peter Drury, and joining me here, our expert, Jim Beglin.
Well, thank you very much, Mr. Drury, and hello to everyone.
Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up and we'll be getting underway very soon. Things already rolling.
Here's a guy that qualifies as one of the best defensive midfielders to ever play the game.
Patrick Vieira, the pillar of strength.
Yeah, aggression, hard tackling, they're the foundations of his game. But he can turn defence into attack very quickly and show his terrific athleticism and real power.
Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Now it's Yamal, and he's lost his man here. There's the shot! Goal! Manchester United! One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
Benfica finding themselves unexpectedly behind. And here's Mbappe. De Bruyne. And here's Haaland. Can he finish? Goal! And once more we are all square. You score, we score.
Yeah, and analysis of the goal should take a back seat to the importance of a committed reaction. This is wonderful to watch.
It's starting to look very interesting, this.
Well, there's resilience for you, Peter. As a side, they never lost focus despite the setback, and this is thoroughly merited for me. Now they can go one better, possibly. Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
Getting up there! Nearly, but not quite.
Well, he looks a little annoyed with himself, Peter, but he hit it well enough. Better look next time, maybe.
Nicely weighted ball. Just about midway through the first half, and it has been an engaging watch. Nuno Mendes. Oh, there's a probing ball.
Niceties are not part of this approach. This is actually quite aggressive.
Knocks it into space. Nicely worked. And the Sar claims comfortably. Haaland. And it's Mendes. Delivered from... He leaps for it! Tried his hardest, but the cross asked too much of him in the end.
Yeah, a wonderful effort, though. It wasn't the easiest ball to try and control.
Yamal. That's good running with the ball. Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick. This certainly looks appetising, well within shooting range. Messi! Oh, that wasn't the worst effort in the world. That's a little off target. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo.
Kubo. It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
And it's Messi. Now it's Kubo. Bellingham. And the pass is intercepted. Turns back here, probably the best option. Nuno Mendes. Vieira has quite the footballing brain. He's almost never outsmarted. And it's Van Dijk. Kubo. De Bruyne. De Bruyne. Good, strong midfield running here. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Oh, nice one too, very nice. It's Cristiano Ronaldo! Goal! Manchester United into the lead once more.
Well, when it's pieced together as efficiently as that, it's a joy to watch.
And yes, it's him again. So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here? And he has been fouled there. And it's Mendes. Bellingham. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Yamal powering forward here. And here's Haaland. Out towards the flank. De Bruyne.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? Goes down, but nothing given. Messi. Bellingham. And here's Haaland. This is a promising build-up. And the whistle goes for half-time. It's been thrills and spills at either end in the first half. Neither side really seizing the initiative, and both teams still very much in it. It is quite a game, breathless and laced with excitement.
Yeah, they're ahead, Peter, but they can't afford to get too complacent. They need to go with the same intensity and tempo they showed in getting both the goals. Try to get another now and establish that two-goal cushion early in the second half.
Manchester United are leading by 1 in a finely poised game. It's 2-1 at half-time. And so the action is resumed. Yamal is always looking to play quality balls. It's run loose. Who's going to get there?
This is the time you need that pace.
Bellingham. Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Well, that's surely a foul. Free kick. Well, that looks like a final warning, still no card. Not much doubt about who's going to take this one. So, a genuine chance to increase the lead. No way through, so back it comes. Messi. Nice control. Bellingham receives it in a good position. Great chance! And he's stuck it away. A two-goal lead, and they're firmly in control. That was easy, almost too easy.
Yeah, keeping calm and taking a touch like that when it's all going on around you isn't always that easy, but he made it look like a doddle. Finishing it off was quite simple after that.
Manchester United go up by 2 and are looking good.
That has the feeling of a breath of fresh air, Peter, and now they can fill their lungs and just blow them away.
Substituição para o Benfica. Número
Benfica
8.
choosing to make the first change.
Número 10. Número 13.
That dugout has had some relief at least, but now the harder work starts. They've got to push for more.
Driving on and making good progress. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Benfica needed that, they really needed it.
Oh, that's brilliantly defended though. It looked destined for a goal.
He's picked his way through.
And he could have done himself a massive favour by just lifting his head up there. You know, it would have been a better picture of what was going on around him. They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
And here's Hullet. Looking to play him in. And it's Messi. Cristiano Ronaldo being watched hawkishly here.
Well, they seem intent on marking him out of the game. They're certainly trying to wind him up in the process, Peter.
Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. Oh, good read. Now it's Hullet. Spread out to the left. No, not quite on the same wavelength. But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
He takes a shot! Oh, it's hit the post! Can he finish? Euphoria, utopia, and they are cavorting! Up by 3. They have their boots on the throats of their foes. That was a given, it always was.
Such a smart finish, and the setup was very good too, but defensively, they didn't cover themselves in glory here.
Substituição para o Benfica. Número 25.
So we have movement on both benches. Manchester United visibly comfortable, now up by 3. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Now it's Yamal. Hakimi gets over and intercepts. Just about up to 75 minutes. Now it's Mbappe. Spence. Showing great feet there. Mbappe. Plays in a chance! And he's quick to get rid. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And he's managed to get free. And it's Messi. De Bruyne. And here's Mbappe. And it's Vieira. De Bruyne. Mbappe. And the finish! It's a goal! This day becomes absolutely perfect. Utterly ideal.
Yeah, and he did well not to stray offside there as well, Peter. He just seemed to instinctively know when the ball was going to be delivered, and he got it right.
Things looking so easy, almost too easy here. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Tacho, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. And it's Kimmich. And that's a chance! Well, now it's a race for the ball.
Vamos ter 3 minutos de compensação.
Board shows there will be 3 extra minutes.
Yeah, we get to see this more and more. Defenders popping up in these positions.
Goes for a shot! And that's a good finish. And the headlines continue to get darker and darker.
It's a mass exodus now. Certain sections of the stadium are leaving in droves.
And we're done. Manchester United really have hit the heights. A tour de force that has left their opponents reeling. And that is what tends to happen when they do their thing. How do you look back on the game then, Jim?
Well, the look on the manager's face says it all. He knows he set his attack up perfectly, and the players carried out his instructions to the letter, it would seem. Everything working very nicely.
Many thanks to Jim, and with that, it is a very good night to you.
Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be.
I'm Peter Drury, and providing analysis and expert opinion alongside me will be Jim Beglin.
Well, thanks for that, Peter. I'm more than ready to get going here.
Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. Things already rolling. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Yamal makes a dash for it. Vieira produces the perfect tackle there. And there's his chance to lead the counter. Nice looking ball. Who do you, Jim, see making a difference here?
Yeah, Virgil van Dijk. He's just about unbeatable in every department, Peter. He's strong, he's quick, he's totally dominant in the air. And what's more, he seems to really love a tussle. His passing's good too, and he never seems to lose it in important areas. I'd expect this team to notch up a lot of clean sheets with him on board.
I wonder whether that has anything to do with you being a defender once upon a time, Jim. Mendes is very much the model of the modern-day fullback. Vieira. That looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. And it's Grimaldo. Here comes the cross. And that's gone behind for a goal kick. Oh, can he get onto this?
Well, it seems as if the message has been issued by both managers: don't concede the opener.
He's got away. Keeper has taken decisive action. And that's a good ball. They want to be quick to recover this. That's an excellent interception. De Bruyne. Now it's Hullet. Aim forwards. Knocks it into space. Lovely bit of skill. This looks promising. Haaland is flagged offside. Vieira. Yamal is one whose deliveries we all know about. Oh, good-looking ball. Oh, that's a key interception. Yamal. Messi. And here's Haaland. Mbappe.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
No, he's not getting past him there. Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. Now he's off and running. That's a little off target. Now it's Hullet. Bruno Mendes delivers the ball. Tries to get it clear. Cristiano Ronaldo.
This is the time you need that pace.
Haaland. And he's managed to get free. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal. And it had to be. And it's Messi. Dumfries chooses to go cross-field. Another pass just keeps it ticking over. Well, they can break here. Now, can they get him away? And he welcomes it in. Vieira. Haaland.
Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Tries to play it through. Romero did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Grimaldo. Rafinha. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Bellingham does well to get it back. Yamal, and that's been intercepted. And the referee has signalled for half-time. It hasn't been a bad watch, not by any means. The intensity levels are there. We've just lacked that telling breakthrough moment. Reflections on the first half?
Well, at least the defence can look back on a job pretty well done so far, Peter. I think they've squeezed the play quite well and they've been relentless in their pressing. So the energy levels have looked good.
So at the halfway stage, we still have deadlock. The score 0-0. So straight into the second half.
Manchester United clearly have been the better side here. So if I was to say anything to them, it would be just keep going. If it's not broken, don't try to fix it.
And he was quick to react. Rafinha. Benfica disappointing in the end there. They lack urgency. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. And it's Bellingham. Looking to play him in. Another chance from a corner.
All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let them attack it.
And he's there to belt it away. And now they can spring out of defence. Bellingham is herring after that one. Messi. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. Mbappe, great vision, and this is Hullet, and this is De Bruyne. Cross deflected behind for a corner. Manchester United are looking to go forward now. And he's managed to gift it back. He's shifting through the gears here. Yamal. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. 60 minutes played. Olise charging forward, the ball at his feet. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Some good work on the right flank here. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Takes a shot! Goal! It is the pick-me-up they all long for.
De Bruyne really played that return ball to perfection there, Peter. He knew the exchange was on and he put it on a plate for his teammate. That was just gorgeous.
So, that's a foul. Free kick's been given. And no surprise, that's a booking.
Substituição para o Benfica. Número
So
22.
changes afoot here, and from both sides. So a double change here, and both changes are offensive.
It's a bold move. The manager's made his intentions pretty clear. He's going for this.
Número 7. Número
Benfica
21.
appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time.
Well, it's...
Oh, good effort! It's hit the upright. And he's gone looking for safety.
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
They're coming again and again.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Could move up a gear here. Aimed beyond the defence. Pullet unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Onuachu. Now it's Mbappe.
Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you.
And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Benfica clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
The referee's awarded a free kick. He steps in, and that's the end of that. Messi. Oh, and that is really good tenacity.
Está a proceder-se a uma substituição.
Benfica have their second corner now. And now a sudden chance to counter.
Benfica are totally dominant in the middle of the park, a no-way through zone.
And it's Vieira. And there's his chance to lead the counter. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Always onto this. Space for him to turn and look. Expertly cut out, really nicely done.
This usually is the time teams go into conservation mode.
Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him.
Vamos ter 3 minutos de compensação.
Messi. Nicely weighted ball. Added time going up here, it's 3 minutes. Mbappe. And that is as far as it goes. Quite a game, and one that was always on a knife edge until the very final whistle. No shortage of it.
Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be.
I'm Peter Drury, and it's a pleasure to be alongside Jim Beglin.
Thanks for the intro, Peter. I've been soaking up the atmosphere, and I'm really looking forward to what lies in store.
Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set.
And that gets things running.
It appears to be a 4-4-2 formation, Jim.
Reminders of a golden era in English football, I should add. And it continues to hold its place in the modern game. Playing a second striker runs the risk of being outnumbered in midfield, of course, so with the wider pairing and fullbacks, plenty of running has to be part of their play. And of course, the right service into the box.
Now it's Yamal, and he's picked out the run. He's shifting through the gears here.
And he's there to clear it.
Haaland, Yamal,
and the ball is out of play.
Bumps him off it and wins back the ball.
Jim, which player is best equipped for this game?
Yeah, Kevin De Bruyne. He's just one of the best strikers of the ball you'll ever see, and that applies just as much to his passing game as it does to his shooting prowess. He generally likes to keep things simple, taking as few touches as possible, but making every one of them count. I've got a feeling he's going to be a real handful for the opposition here.
Yes, getting the best out of him will count for so much.
And that is headed for the middle. Romero getting this one clear. And it's Bellingham.
Shot could be... Vieira! Goal! Manchester United! Manchester United take the lead.
There was no getting to that, no getting to it at all. Expertly done.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
I doubt very much that this was in the script.
Yamal. Oh, that's a key interception. Threads one in. Lovely, now then.
Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. Kubo absolutely focused then on the defensive side of his game.
Yeah, listen, we often get critical of a forward's tackle, but that was squeaky clean.
De Bruyne.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Schmeichel claims it without any fuss. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. 1-0 the score. Not pretty, but it gets the job done.
De Bruyne.
Benfica do have a chance to counter here.
Well, that's beautifully weighted.
Now there's a fine ball. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Haaland is sporting a guilty look after that.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Kubo. Bellingham, who does have an assist to his name.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Yamal
Will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent.
Oh, that's superb. And this is Messi.
De Bruyne. Van Dijk. And it's Vieira, looking to pass their way up the pitch.
Well, it's not the best when it comes to decision-making. OK, initially he probably was afforded the space to hold on to it, but the longer he did that, the more he was going to be swamped.
Tries to pass it through, and this is Ronaldo, and it's played. Impressive jump! No, he didn't quite meet it right. And the counter is on. He's had it taken off him. Haaland. Now Dumfries. Dumfries ventures forward. Manchester United have a free kick. Kubo. De Bruyne. Yamal is always looking to play quality balls. Could move up a gear here.
Vamos ter minuto de compensação.
Rafinha. Some resolute defending there. Messi. The whistle's gone, and that's it for the first half. A very combative, competitive half with just the one decisive moment. It's been compelling stuff. Manchester United coming in at half-time, leading by 1-0.
I think on the whole the team linked up very well and has been organised, hence their position. They can afford to be a little braver with the ball, I think, something they'll be told many times, I'm sure, during the interval.
Manchester United are 1-0 up at half-time, and it's all to play for. And we get things going again.
Well, my advice would be to keep at it. If you're doing well, keep it going.
And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. Strokes it back. And it's Messi. It's a good spell of possession, this. Aimed beyond the defence. Well read, and the danger is averted. Elise.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Well, that tackle was immense, and so was the relief. The great escape.
Van Dijk. And it's Messi.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Now it's Yamal. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Taken back almost at once. Dumfries. Being still separated by the game's only goal. Vieira. He ran himself into trouble there. Free kick given away. He has a look up. Plenty to aim at here. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him.
I'm struggling to work out whether that was brave or a bit stupid. Maybe both, actually.
Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, Peter, if they're attempting to see out the game with such a narrow advantage, there's room for trouble. I just think they're sending out the wrong message. This could backfire.
Well, that's well seen too. De Bruyne. Nicely spread. Olise.
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
This is a really front-footed approach.
I think they just have to keep...
It's Cristiano Ronaldo! It's in! And there's the goal they've been looking for. A truly wonderful strike, decorated with dip and curl.
Well, it's one of those, Peter, when you've got to take your hat off and just say, too good.
Manchester United are now luxuriating in a two-goal lead.
There's a certain authoritativeness in everything they do now. If they want to kill off this game, now's the time to get it done.
No way through there.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
Benfica appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time.
Well, it's signalling to the opposition that they're setting themselves up for the counter-attack. It's plain and simple.
He's in a good position here. Bellingham. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo.
Pretty robust defending.
That is a jarring tackle, but apparently nothing wrong with it. Olise. Messi. Yamal. Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball.
Manchester United couldn't really be more watertight in midfield. Not a trickle is getting through.
And it's Kubo. And he's been shifted off it. Bellingham. To Messi. And here's Bellingham. Now that looks a decent ball. Spread it left. Oh, now this is interesting, and the referee has pointed to the spot. Manchester United presented with a golden opportunity here. The chance to pull further clear. Oh, it looked like 3-0 for sure.
Grimaldo really must be wondering how he hasn't put them 3 up. It was a very, very decent chance.
Substituição para o Benfica.
All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let them attack it.
Defending of the desperate variety. And now they can spring out of defence. Manchester United have time on their side now, as well as a two-goal lead. It is just about done. And here's Messi. Oh, that's neat. And he's lost his man here. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. De Bruyne. Can he spark a counter here? Now it's Goulet. Olise. Kvaratskhelia. Looking for options for movement.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Grimaldo, De Bruyne, and it's Grimaldo. And that's that. And so they have the outcome they desire. A dose of reality and quality, absolute togetherness, and the job is done. Vieira picking up the Man of the Match award, and no...
Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. I'm Peter Drury, and here with me in the commentary box, I'm glad to report, is Jim Beglin.
Well, thank you very much, Mr. Drury, and hello to everyone.
Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself.
Well, we're on the way.
Well, this 4-4-2 formation is often used in the modern era defensively, but it used to be the gold standard of formations a generation or so ago, Peter, and it does allow the fullbacks to play a key role in attack.
Yeah, they offer most of the width.
Shot, surely!
And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that. Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it.
He's having a pop! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Manchester United have their second corner now. Messi
With the short one.
That's put paid to the danger.
Lovely feet.
Bellingham plays it in. Van Dijk can get it clear. And he's well positioned here. Knocks it into space.
Who do you, Jim, see making the difference here?
Well, Nuno Mendes here, I think, will be very important, Peter, particularly if they start to spread the play, because he's excellent in one-on-one positions, both attacking and defending. So I'd expect him to have some of that cutting edge in the team, making himself a great option.
Mbappe!
But he's left disappointed. Oh no, that was never going to make it. Yamal.
Neither of these two want to come off second best.
Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Rafinha. And it's Mendes. It's been a pretty high-octane start, at least from one side's perspective.
Yeah, whether they've been allowed to set the standards or not, they're setting them, and a goal has to follow.
Now it's Yamal. Can he get it through? And he's picked out the run.
And now the breakaway.
Haaland. Hakimi. Now it's Mbappe. Yamal. He's in a great position here. Van Dijk does really well to win the ball there. Van Dijk calmly anticipates. Aims beyond the defence. Still goalless at the moment. Tries to pass it through, and he's picked it up out wide. Great vision.
Shoots!
Oh, well played, well played. Rafinha. He's had it taken off him, and that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Pacho. And it's Grimaldo. Lovely pass, but can he get there? He's a sharp little ball here, and it's lofted through here. Oh, nicely intercepted. Vieira. Here's a perfect combination of brain and brawn.
Kubo. And it's De Bruyne. De Bruyne! Goal! Benfica! The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish. So the first moment of real significance.
Well, this will present the manager with a few interesting options, Peter. Try sitting on this or push on with the opposition now forced to come out.
And that's a throw-in. Romero. Opts for safety. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Half-time getting close now. Yamal. It's a searching pass. Oh, that's well spotted. Pacho. Vieira. Dumfries.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Mbappe. And it's Mendes. That is good progress on the left. Bellingham. Quick look at his watch, and the referee whistles for half-time. So a steady, solid and more than satisfactory first half. They've got the lead, and that gives them something to build on after the break. Manchester United currently behind by 1-0 at the break.
It's been a pretty tepid display. They'll want to use this break wisely to regroup and come out with some fresh initiatives. This is all still very salvageable, maybe even winnable.
So that's how it stands at halfway. We'll be back with the second half very soon. So the action resumes.
Manchester United can really do with some bigger names standing up here. At times they didn't even look as if they knew what they were doing.
That's a shade optimistic. Bellingham. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
That's an untidy challenge, free kick given. Van Dijk. Nuno Mendes. Van Dijk. Now it's Haaland. Always onto this. Now it's Yamal. Shot a goal! Oh, he's been caught napping. Vieira. Passing is crisp and sharp. Picked out brilliantly. Looking for options for movement. Oh, he's big chance! And that's a good finish. They have grabbed themselves an equaliser.
Well, they were starting to look more and more threatening, Peter, so this comes as no surprise. The fans here are pretty fired up now.
Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
That's just a fabulous, fabulous finish. Anything that close to the frame of the goal, 99 times out of 100, the keeper's not getting there.
So they have it all to do again.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class from both sides. The next goal is going to be so significant.
Yamal, he's through on goal here. Oh, that's a foul, and the whistle's gone. It's a straight red. He has been given his marching orders. Well, Jim, there's only one reason that he would be sent off there. It is the denial of an obvious goal-scoring opportunity.
Well, Peter, I don't think he even had time to blink. This is just a spontaneous reaction.
This certainly looks appetising, well within shooting range.
And it's no surprise to see who's taking responsibility here.
He's gone for it! Decent hit from there.
Número 24. Número 9. Bale. Número 15. Messi. Vamos dar lugar a uma substituição.
Kubo. Manchester United are, of course, in a position to go to the bench should the need arise.
Oh, it's great work in terms of both purpose and intensity.
Vieira is the team's great visionary. Now Romero. And it's Kimmich. Gently done. The ball has bounced loose now. Messi. Messi powering forward here. Yamal looking to add to his goal. And he's in on goal. That's good play. Almost 75 minutes on the clock now. Nicely weighted ball. And that's been won straight back. Chance for a shot! Goal! Manchester United! And the game is well and truly turned on its head. Manchester United with the lead.
This is the perfect example of how to play with a man advantage. Move the opposition from side to side, wear them down, deserve goal.
Yamal.
Benfica really might just end up kicking themselves after that. That could well have been it.
And here's Yamal. Threads one in. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Tries to play it through. Van Dijk. Looking for the run.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
And he's cut it out. Rafinha. To Bale. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Messi. Oh, that pass isn't the best. Oh, that's a very decent ball now. Foot in.
I think we're about to see a frenetic finish. No half measures from here.
Oh, it's come to nothing.
And he could have done himself a massive favour by just lifting his head up there. You know, it would have been a better picture of what was going on around him.
Now, can they get him away? Now it's Gakpo. Can he finish? Oh, split-second reaction.
Gakpo clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Corner number 3 coming up. Opts to play it back, and it's Bellingham. Messi. And that will be the final act. They are pumped. Boy, they're pumped. A tough win earned through the power of will.